Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Well, I'm all for the first, don't do the second, and very, very much for the third. And if you're talking about rock and roll, the man right here, David Sparrow, is a guy to talk to because he has managed rock and roll bands for years, including, I believe, the Eagles with Joe
Decades.
Walsh, and
Well, I didn't manage the Eagles, but I managed Joe Walsh during his Eagle tenure during Hell Freezes Over.
also Cat Stevens. I think you.
Cat Stevens managed for a long time. Bad Company, Dickie Betts, Patti Smythe, Survivor, Mark Farner. I've been with the best.
He's been with the best, and now he's with the greatest of all because he's on our show. But he's in his office right now. That is not an AI backdrop. And he was telling me about some of the things, David Sparrow, that are literally behind you as memorabilia. For example,
Well, like this right here, that's a signed drum head from Ringo. And I'd done a bunch of tours with him, and I never asked him for an autograph or a picture or any of that stuff because he was just, man, it was never stopped with him. So at the end of one tour, I get his drum tech says, "Hey, the boss wants to see you." And I'm like, "Oh, great, what's up?" And I go in there and he says, "You're the only one who never bothered me this whole tour. So I know you want something." So the drum head says, "To Dave, with love, Ringo."
is it a Ludwig or was that only at the Beatles? What kind of drum was it? Was it a Ludwig or
Well, it's a Ludwig head. Yeah,
he's a
it's a bass drum head.
so what other memorabilia, what other really special items are there?
Well, this is I'm a big Yankee hater, so this here was from the original Yankee Stadium. My brother got it for me for my birthday.
Wow.
And this picture up here,
Yeah.
um, that was with Joe Walsh and Glenn Fry. We did the Walsh Fry tour, which is what led to Hell Freezes Over. And that was the opening night of House of Blues in Louisiana, in
Wow.
what are you, yeah, the big city there where they had the
New
parade.
Orleans. New Orleans, right, or
Yeah, New Orleans. I
yeah, yeah.
couldn't think of it.
I
74,
know.
you know, it starts going.
So
But
by the way, you're only semi sort of retired. I mean, you're still managing
Bad
bands, aren't you?
Company. Yeah, and I'm working with a couple young bands just for, fun and it's a little bit exciting to do. I've got this country kid who a friend of mine played me some of his music and he goes by the name Cowboy Killer. And I listened to it, and the production and stuff was so exciting for me. And I got in touch with him because I knew he was looking for a manager, and I said, "Hey, I think I'm your guy. It just has blown me away what this kid is doing." But I mean, mostly right now we're getting ready for Bad Company to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next month. And wow, it's already well in November. I guess we're about 6, 7 weeks away.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's been an exciting trip too. We're figuring out who the band is that's going to play with Paul and Simon. We're figuring out who is going to do the actual induction of the band. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We're going through a bunch of different scenarios, but the plan is for Paul and Simon to play, and we'll get a bass player and a lead guitar player.
Wow. Well, I've got to say, bad company aside, it has been good company to be here with David Sparrow. I wish you much more music, much more health, all
Well,
good things.
and congratulations on your millionth episode.
Thank you.
That's really, I mean, that's pretty damn cool, Dave.
Yeah. Well, managers have to exaggerate. You have to put the extra zero on there. Maybe not on the checks, but on everything else, you got
Oh
to add that
yeah, hey,
extra.
it's rock and roll. It's
Yeah.
rock and roll. We're all living in a fantasy world here. So,
Yeah. Well, thank you,
we'll
man.
fill all those seats behind you, and I hope we have a chance to speak again very soon.
You got it, man. Thanks so much.
Bye bye.